Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Gemini, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So you might not resonate with the whole reading. You might not resonate with any of the reading. Whatever you do resonate with, and if you do resonate, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you do resonate, take what you need and leave the rest behind. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for Gemini and for Gemini's person and for all. Okay, the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So some deceptive energy, deceptive energy. Some sort of, the energy that is supporting the entire reading is deceptive, tyrannical energy. Maybe somebody who is crafty, skillful, maybe in deceit, maybe, but imprudent. Somebody who practices imprudent behavior. Some sort of a disunion. And this could be with yourself. But when I was first shuffling these cards and this first row came out, I was like, oh no, this is going to be one of these readings. It's like, oh God. I could feel, okay, I'm just going to dive in. Okay. Someone has a relationship. Okay, I'm going to start it this way. You or somebody else, and I'm getting this as you or someone you know. It could be the other person, but I'm specifically feeling this is your energy, viewer. That in your past, you were in a place of self-victimization, self-entrapment, victimization, entrapment, imprisonment, self-imprisonment. Okay, I'm getting all this information with this card. It's heavy, full of emotion. This self-entrapment and victimization and self-imprisonment, I'm feeling like whoever is around you, whatever people around you, and I'm getting this is probably family. It probably started with family when you were little. Whatever happened, you put yourself into a place of victimization, entrapment, imprisonment. It's like you imprisoned yourself. What I'm getting is you were growing up in a very dysfunctional home, and your parents or whoever was raising you were so immature and so unskilled at parenting that they actually took their kids personal. Like when you messed up and maybe spilled your milk on the floor and your parent took it personal. Oh, look what you've done. Look at how hard I worked. And punished you. And you're just being a kid. So when enough of these situations happened, you began to internalize your parents' immaturity. And I'm feeling the message that first came out when I was shuffling these cards is you self-entrapped yourself, you self-imprisoned yourself out of love for the people around you. oh, you loved them so much and you believed that you were that bad or wrong or a pain in the ass or something, that you kind of like grabbed yourself. I'm seeing you like grabbing yourself almost by the throat or by the neck and kind of stuffing yourself down. But that was then. Now you've come into your, something has happened. The years has gone by between these two cards, years, maybe even decades. Because in your current energies, these are very close to the current time now. This is you now. But in the current, not too distant past, you came into alignment with your high priestess energy. And you see now the deception of your ways, but you also see the deception that you were living in, the deceptive atmosphere that you were living in. Oh my gosh, you know, it's so true. When people act as children do what they do out of love. And the parents, many parents are too immature and unskilled as parents to get past themselves and see their child. Oftentimes they don't even see their child. The parent is so busy, blinded by their own wounded inner child, because they haven't done their own freaking work, that they can't even see their own child right in front of them. This is very common. There are families out there that are doing their work, that have done their work. You know, there are very, very good mamas out there that have done their work, that are seeing their child, that are making room for their child. But what I'm seeing here is whoever this is, their mother and father were so immature that they took your natural childhood mistakes personal, like you were picking on the parents and trying to make their life harder when you're just being a friggin' kid. But now that you're older, you see, you've learned, you have a special knowledge within you, a special capacity but you sat in this. You have a special capacity to alchemize things, but you sat in this for even decades. This was very heavy. Very, very heavy. Yeah, you could have stepped out at any time, but you loved the people around you. It's almost like there's people standing on the outside of these swords, siblings, parents, grandparents, friends, cousins, whoever, and you're protecting them from you. Whoever you are fucking powerful. You are powerful. Oh my gosh. Because, okay, now in the future, like this is still in the past here. But in the not too distant past, you came into your high priestess energy. This energy in you unleashed, unlocked, released, opened, activated this energy within you. This has done its own work. And now bringing you into where you see, it's almost like the moon in reverse. You see the duplicity, you see your mistakes, you see the falsehood of your mistakes, but you also see the falsehood of the family you grew up in, and the atmosphere, the elephant in the room that nobody talked about, the lie. Oh God, I'm just getting massive vertigo. Holy smoke. And whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're dealing with, this was your energy. And well, it may be your energy, whoever this energy is not. Someone has turned their back to you and they're refusing to go within. Somebody would be happy to let you and take your self-imprisonment even to your grave. This is how freaking immature this person is. And I'm feeling this is one of the people that's standing on the outside of your swords. And You know, I feel you have since come out of this. You are in now your high priestess energy, but whoever this is not. They refuse to go within. I'm getting even, oh God. Give me the language for this, Creator, please. Okay, the word imposter came immediately, imposter. Okay, I'm getting an imposter. Somebody who walks with in the realm of the teachers and the healers, but isn't one because they haven't done their own work, because they won't go within. This person is turning their back to you because they don't want to see you, because I'm feeling this person knows how powerful you are. They sense it, they feel it, they've always known it. I'm feeling this is a sibling or a cousin or a longtime friend, but somebody has always known how powerful you are. They've turned their back on you in the past. They saw you self-imprisoned. They saw you all twisted up, and they contributed to this, but and I'm not saying it's wholly their fault, but I'm saying that they had a hand in it, in your self-hatred. Ooh, geez. And they don't want to see themselves. I think this person fears something about themselves. I think oh man, interesting, very interesting energy here. I think they can sense something about themselves. The energy was echoing like very loud. It was like okay. Yeah, this person's angry, but I'm feeling that you are also. I'm feeling right now, maybe you're in a place because you've seen the duplicity, not only of yourself and in the past, how you interpreted this as your fault, but it wasn't your fault. It was the people around you. They were older than you. They should have known better. They were your parents. They were somebody who should not have let you make the decision of self-imprisonment or let you internalize their ignorance as your fault. And you're seeing the truth of this now, and you're pissed off about it. And whoever this is doesn't want to go within to meet you there. I think they're scared of themselves. They're scared of what they're going to see. But in the future that you both don't see coming there's an opportunity, and I'm feeling this may even be an opportunity to heal, to bring in some kind of healing. Because to me, the Page of Cups, this may not mean this to all the readers, but to me, I see this cup as the fish is food of the deep. Page of Cups follows the 10 of Cups. So the 10 has been some sort of a completion. Happiness, happy completion, inner happiness, fulfillment. Okay, so it's the end of a contract. And you know what happens when contracts end? They restart, they re-begin. So what I'm seeing as a young energy in the Page of Cups, when I see the Page of Cups, is this is somebody, you've fulfilled a contract, you have fulfillment, you have wisdom in you. The 10 of Cups is mastery of the self, but yet not, but still a student. And holding the deep, holding the wisdom of the deep. I see the Page of Cups as a wisdom holder, a wisdom keeper, but a young wisdom keeper. They're not yet the King of Cups. They haven't matured in that energy, but you're still young. So I'm feeling, and both of you could be in your 50s here, okay? So I'm not necessarily aiming this toward young people demographically as an age. I'm aiming this toward willingness versus willfulness. Can you hear that difference? Willingness versus willfulness. But there's going to be an opportunity coming up for the both of you. And look at this is coming from the direction of you. So you and the Creator are working together to bring an opportunity to have a confrontation with this person. Have a moment, have an opportunity to heal. Have an opportunity to express yourself. Have an opportunity to show up and tell the truth. Even if it means being authentic rather than being nice. Even if it means saying the things you're scared of saying. You may as well. And I'm feeling that this opportunity is going to give you both the incentive to forgive each other. One of you anyway. I'm feeling that you're both, maybe one of you, maybe both of you, but the Queen of Swords is here, so you're still very guarded, and you should be. You're not children anymore. You are adults now. You're not naive anymore. Now you know. You can't afford to be naive. You've got a kingdom at stake. You have an empire at stake. And you are the empire of your own soul. You are. And the work that you have done to bring you here, whatever this is huge. This is huge. This is long time coming. This opportunity is long time coming. It's going to allow forgiveness. Possibly, maybe somebody's going to hang on to resentment. You never know. Somebody may forgive, somebody might not. Maybe you both won't forgive, who knows? But there's the possibility of forgiveness, and there's also the possibility of lingering resentment also too. Maybe both. Sometimes it takes years to forgive and drain out the anger, drain out the resentment. Sometimes that takes years, depends on what it is, depends on the context, the dynamics, who it is. And other times you can heal like that. Other wounds can heal in an instant, while others may take a couple of years, may take a decade for you to touch that wound and it no longer bother you, it no longer trigger you. Maybe not 10 years, but it may take a while. Okay, so rightfully so, you have the wisdom now. You are a wisdom keeper. That's what the Queen of Swords is. That's how she maintains reign over her empire, keeps her will intact because her husband died. So let's look at that. Let's look at that symbolically. Her husband died. So the masculine aspect of who you are, some sort of outward action that brought you protection, security, maybe a relationship ended, maybe a relationship with a family oh, are you kidding me? Okay, I just heard. For some of you, this may not resonate with all of you, but for some of you, you are somebody who is in a relationship with a very dysfunctional family, and the sense of security you got, this masculine part of you that died, that gave you a piece of security, that gave you a sense of security and safety. What they're saying is that you didn't get that feeling from your people. You got that feeling from yourself. You generated that, but because you were young. I'm just getting this for somebody projected that onto their people, and it was from you. It was always from you. That you were safe, that you were, it's true. Some children grow up in families where they know they're not emotionally safe. And they will project that sense of safety onto their family, but it's actually them. They are who makes them feel safe. part of it is their family too. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Part of it is the family. So part of it. So whatever fed you to help you feel safe. Yes, I feel you did get that part of that from your family, as much as they could give, and the rest you had to generate yourself. So it is symbiotic. It really is symbiotic. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe you were just given a measure. You and the creator agreed, okay, you're going to get a measure of support, and you better hold that carefully in your, like in your medicine bag, and plant that in your life to give yourself the support that you need, because you're going to need it throughout your life. So absolutely, and that's exactly it, because this ends up within the Page of Cups, which is a medicine keeper, a young medicine keeper that is just realizing that they're a medicine keeper. Okay, what is the Eight of Swords? Sorry this took me so long to pull this out, but the energy was deep in this, was very loud. It was very clear, but very deep, very enmeshed, entrenched within a story, within a collective. Okay, these just came out. Those are the cards. All right. That's more like it. Okay, so what comes out is the Empress in reverse, the Five of Cups upright, the Five of Pentacles upright, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the Eight of Swords upright, your self-imprisonment, you were not interested, you were just not connected to yourself. You had not yet generated self-esteem, even though in some strange way you had, because you had still Empress energy here. You still had the Empress energy in you. And I'm feeling like, this is almost like shamanic energy here, but it's like, even though this wasn't conscious, you weren't consciously employing this Empress energy, I'm feeling like in order to put yourself in a position of self-imprisonment, you unconsciously employed the Empress energy in order to imprison yourself, to protect the people around you from you. This because you believed you knew and you know, and you've known that you're powerful. And I think the people around you also know that. For some reason, they didn't want you attaining it, that power. Isn't that strange? I'm getting that. I'm not trying to project my story onto anybody here, but I'm getting that these were like, you were raised by, maybe you never felt like these were your family. Maybe they weren't your family. You know, but people have weird motives. Even when you read the book, The People of the Lie, it's fucked up what families do to each other. Blood families or not, or adopted or whatever. Families do fucked up things to each other, and that book makes it, and all those cases are all true in his book. They're all real, they're all true, and they're all fucking horrifying, you know? It's just Jesus. I'm glad he wrote them. I'm glad these people exist. I'm glad all the dynamics happen so they can be exposed and we can learn by it, you know? Okay, so you employed the Empress energy to put yourself into self-imprisonment. It was very painful. It was a great sacrifice that you made. It was very painful. It was like self-sabotage, self-betrayal, but you had to do it. It's almost like you experienced the 3 archetypal wounds at your own hand, or 2 of the 3 archetypal wounds at your own hand. This puts you in a sense of feeling very insecure and unable to commit to yourself. Oh my God. And you were in this energy for a long time. What is the High Priestess, Creator? What is the High Priestess? Oh my God. You guys are so incredible. Oh, the Creator just said you were in this because you were making wine. You were being made into wine. You were being made into wine. You had put yourself. This is how wine, when Christ turned water into wine, it had nothing to do with a wedding feast. It had to do with initiation. Water is the uninitiated. Wine is the initiated. Wine, how do you make wine? The fruit of your life is crushed by someone's stinky, dirty, bare feet. The fruit of your life, of your hard work, some sort of project. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's your self-esteem. You spent all this time building up and somebody comes along with their stinky, bare feet and crushes all of your grapes, all your fruit. And then life comes along and squeezes all the juice out of you. And it's contained in a tight place. There's not a lot of room. You don't have a lot of freedom. Very strict, very disciplined. And you're kept in darkness under high pressure. That's how wine is made. Why are you kept in darkness? Because if you were to be exposed to light and light oxidized the wine, you would turn to acid. You'd become vinegar. Holy smoke. And now here you are, the High Priestess. The energy of the High Priestess representing you. This is how you became. You fermented beautifully in this energy. So yeah, you were in this energy for decades. This is fucking brilliant. I was like, okay, thank you, Creator. I was like, oh no, this is going to be one of these readings that breaks my heart. It's going to be a reading that breaks my heart. But I'm so glad that the shaman is here with you, walking me through this, because I kind of feel like it's your inner shaman that's walking me through this. Ouch. Oops. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. Your inner shaman, so the High Priestess within you, you left home, whatever this was that you fermented and became wine in, you left that home, you left that atmosphere, you left that belief system, you've left that mindset. You found new balance. You tempered yourself and developed your inner samurai. Holy shit. Who am I reading for? Who am I reading for? Holy. Yup. And with this inner samurai, you see the truth. You see the duplicity. You see the falsehood, the deception. You see the deception within yourself that you had to go through. And you see the deception of the people that were around you. You stepped off of a path toward a destiny that wasn't yours. By you doing this work and seeing the truth of this, aligned you. You were going toward a destiny that wasn't yours. Now, the destiny you stand on, you have the capacity to be incredibly wealthy because you are open. You have emptied out. You are like a blank slate, energetically, even karmically, energetically. You are a blank slate. That's how I feel that you are, because of what you've done and come through, being made into wine. Leaving that belief system, finding new balance, tempering yourself, and coming into developing the inner samurai. You're generating energetic financing. This work has been generating energetic financing, and it has yet to show up on the physical plane. Yes, it has yet to show up on the physical plane. Okay, so someone around you that you left behind, maybe this is you too, worrying about maybe having worries of your own in some ways, or this is somebody you've left behind is in a great state of regret, despair, hopelessness. Someone else is very angry, and I'm getting this is this person because they see your clarity and they feel your clarity and they resent it. That's what I get. They resent it. Too bad. Too bad. You can resent the tide all you want, baby. And that water, that consciousness is still going to pour in. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. There is the shift on this planet, and this keeps coming into the readings again and again and again, how there is new energies pouring onto the planet. People are hanging on to old energies, and they are getting hit by energetic, emotional tsunamis, experiential tsunamis that are tearing apart their lives because they're not letting go of an old energy. They're trying to keep alive a way of life that no longer has any business on the planet, that is no longer being supported by the cosmos, by the zodiac, by the elements, by the universe. What is the Hermit creator in reverse? The Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse. So yeah, they're resisting transition. They're resisting transition. They want to start over. They want to start over and have victory over their life. But they have such a fear of change and fear of loss. And they're avoiding. They can't get out of this state of avoiding themselves. They know if they look within, their life will change, and they're terrified of it. They're terrified. God, they thought they could manipulate you. They don't, oh my gosh. It's almost like I think this person wanted to hold on to you, to keep you from seeing yourself, because they know how powerful you are. And if you come into your true power, they know that they will lose you. And I don't necessarily feel like they'll lose you, but I feel like that's their fear. They'll no longer be able to relate to you. Maybe this has to do with power. Maybe they'll feel you'll be more powerful than they are, and they can't bear that. I'm getting like a really prideful parent, or somebody who was a parent, or a sibling, an older sibling, an older friend, maybe an aunt, an uncle, somebody who's had some sort of somebody who was connected to you, who was connected very close to you in your past. What is the Ace of Pentacles, Creator? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Okay, so this person doesn't want this opportunity. They don't feel that they measure up to the opportunity. I'm feeling this is like a dialogue between you and somebody else, possibly, or some sort of healing or reckoning, an opportunity of reckoning. Yeah, like reckoning a conflict of the past, or something, some sort of resolve, some sort of opportunity to find a resolve. They feel like they're going to lose out. They don't feel like they measure up. They feel like they're going to lose out. I don't feel this is your energy. I feel like this is their energy. But they don't realize the healing that is open to them. What's in them that they could have access to if they just go through their own shadow. This is what I mean. This is what you went through, your shadow. You were marinating in darkness for how many decades? For how long? Maybe this person's been in darkness too, but they've been in darkness, kicking and screaming and doing it unconsciously. You went there consciously. This person lives like unconsciously. You live on purpose. This person doesn't. I think they're wanting to. I think they see you and they're just like, what? Like, I think they see you and how you live, and you are feeding this person's, not feeding, but bolstering this person's understanding of that there really is more to life than just the physical domain. There really are other forces at work behind the scenes. On your behalf, on their behalf. What is the Five of Swords in reverse, Creator? What is the Five of Swords in reverse? Okay. Swords. Reverse, Creator. Five of Swords in reverse, Creator. What is the Five of Swords in reverse? Yeah, this person, maybe you, maybe them, but somebody wants to rush toward the other person with love. But they don't feel that there's still an air of deception. Both of you know that there is deception that has contaminated your relationship. You know, okay, like I said, a third person could come in. I'm feeling whoever this is, whoever's feeling despair and hopeless, not angry, but despair and hopeless is not this person. It's somebody else entirely, because I'm feeling their energy up in here. Somebody wants to rush towards you, to come towards you, to embrace you, to, you know, tell you how much they love you. But they also know that there has been damage has been done to this relationship. And there's nothing they can do. It's like it's a karmic wheel has been set into motion, and they have to let it run its course. They don't know how to stop this karmic wheel. And I feel like they had a hand in it. There's been something that has, and you have evolved. You have evolved away from this person. Away from this person and this person, whoever's the Knight of Wands and this person that refuses to go inward. You have evolved away from them, not only in distance wise and physically, but emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, inwardly. You are not the same person anymore. And all they can do is watch you. Somebody is watching you. And they know that you're frickin' Queen of Swords. And I feel the same is for you. You would love to be able to rush in. You do love this person. But there has been some sort of betrayal, some sort of happening in the dynamics that you evolved out of, that these people haven't yet. And it's not like you're just very clear, and your clarity hurts. It's like laser sharp. But you're aware of the deception, and you're not putting up with any bullshit. And that's why I feel this person won't come towards you, because I'm feeling whoever is lying, whoever the deception is centered around, is around this person that refuses to go inward, who is all pissed off, is they see you flourishing, and, you know, and that's what I mean. There's a deceptive energy that is supporting the entire reading. Maybe the deceptive energy is the cause, because I'm seeing a shift here though also too. So there could be both lingering resentment and forgiveness with this card. Maybe they will come towards you, but they're going to look at this. The Queen of Swords, boom. What is the Queen of Swords, Creator? What is the Queen of Swords? Yeah, they want to collaborate with you. Whoa. They want to collaborate with you, but they know you have transformed, and you are not fucking around. You are not messing around. You are not playing games. Oh my God. What happened to you, what they did was real. it affected your life. It affected you. Whatever happened affected you permanently. This shifted you. Your relationship to life in some way had shifted permanently. You got out of this. You got out from under a ten of swords. This was once this, but you got out of it. They know it. They want to rebuild with you. But they know that you have overcome a 10 of swords. You walked the hell away and said, fuck you. Thank you, but go fuck yourself. And overcame a devil energy. Yes, okay. No, okay. Yeah, what is the Page of Cups, Creator? Okay. One more, please. One more. Right there. Yeah, yes. Okay. So this is what I'm feeling. This is what both of you want, but more your person. But it could be the potential that this opportunity holds. If the both of you are conscious, if you're both willing to take responsibility for your own behavior and for how you, and for the energy you bring. You can't blame it on the other person. You have to take full 100% for the responsibility for the energy that you bring into this opportunity, and it will have the possibility of planting a new garden, giving you guys the opportunity to work together to establish a new garden, new growth, persevering together under a new vision, new cause, new growth, new perception, new growth, new a fresh, like there's a freshness. There will be a freshness here to create a healed family. That's what I'm getting. This is family energy. Somebody who felt like a god to you. And that's what I mean back here, is that you cast on to somebody. And I guess that's true. Children do cast on to their parents like a godness. Well, they're casting this back onto you. Like they are feeling like there is the capacity to have healing here, to have strength and manifestation energy, this Leo energy, and to have a fulfillment. Happy family, domestic happy family. Dreams coming true. It has the potential. But you both got to be on board with this opportunity that's coming up. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. This has been a very, very beautiful reading. I'm speaking to a shaman, so I can feel you I feel you not scrutinizing, but very carefully, cautiously, consciously weighing out the words and considering this reading, considering the instruction in this reading. And yeah, I wish you guys luck with all of this. Whoever you are, you're very powerful. I'm feeling like you're probably a guide to these people more than anything else, but yet don't get caught up in that. Sometimes our own hubris can blind us from what's really going on. And sometimes somebody really doesn't want to grow. They're happy being an imposter. It's where they're happy being at. They have no intention. Maybe their support people know they're full of shit and they don't really care. Whatever. That's not your concern. That's not your concern. Whatever this opportunity is, don't worry about the other person. Consider it an opportunity for your growth, for you to end up here. You don't need the other person to end up here. Okay? You could both end up here. That would be great. But I'm feeling this is more individual. For the both of you individually, and then together. Togetherness, like collectively, together, you will have a sense of a newness, a sense of bonded family or bonded friendship or bond, new strength, new understanding and capacity to manifest under a new vision. That always happens when you come back into relation with an old person that you really love. You have like a new vision comes back, a new fresh air comes in. It was always fresh anyway, but it's love does certain things to us. It inspires us in different ways. And usually when there's a renewal, a revival, a healing, and then the happiness, a sense of fulfillment. So whoever you are, I feel that you definitely have the capacity to come here. I feel like you're, okay, I'm going to close with this. The Creator wants me to close with this. It is up to the most conscious person. This is from Stan Tatkin, who was an expert and a relationship coach. And he said, it is up to the most conscious person in any relationship to create this safe atmosphere and safe space in which both of you can grow. Okay, so it's up to the most conscious one in the relationship to create the atmosphere and safety in which both of you can grow. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. You guys have a beautiful day, and I'll